Does your PC sound like a jet engine? Can you cook an egg on your CPU? Do you get like 3 FPS? And if so, let me help you out. Most people tend to underestimate the difference that good airflow makes when it actually comes to performance. And there's 3 types of airflow in a PC. Positive airflow, where you have more intake fans than exhaust. Negative airflow, meaning the other way around, so more exhaust than intake. And neutral, meaning the exact same amount of intake and exhaust. And honestly, this one is probably the best one you could have. Just a quick note, the orientation of the fan is what actually makes it an intake or an exhaust fan. They usually have like a little arrow on it to just guide you. Keep in mind there's also a thing called a reversed blade fan, but just as a general rule, faces suck. That sounded better in my head. Fan placement also matters, but it's not like it's set in stone. But hey, here's what I like to do. Try to have your intake fans on the front or bottom of your case, and your exhaust fans at the top and back of your case. Just an example of a really cool config that I like to do. Take 3 intakes at the front, 3 intakes at the bottom, your GPU will thank you, 3 fans from an AIO, for example, exhausting at the top, and just 1 more back exhaust for good measure. And also for air coolers, position your fans so that they blow from the front to the back of your heatsink. And obviously, if you have a back exhaust fan, that really helps as well. And one last thing, if you are installing an AIO, please make sure the pump is not the highest point in your loop. I won't go into too much detail about that, so just Google it if you want to. Now again, what I've said is not like it's set in stone or it's like the only way to do good airflow in a case, but just as a quick example, I think this did the job perfectly well. And I hope this helped.